MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball for you now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. This evening, we've got a matchup from the AL Central Division between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. The Twins have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Casey Mize is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Standing in, Darren Obradovich. And we are set for baseball
leading
here
off
this
tonight
evening.
For Minnesota, the second baseman, Darren Obradovich.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway in Motown is the first pitch of the night. This is for ball 1. So, guys,
First
these
pitch.
Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now that's playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Guys, this was a team that looked shaky prior to the start of this winning streak. What's allowed them to get hot lately?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty. No doubt. They stayed strong. They come out of spring training with one goal in mind. That's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation. A lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
Now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other.
1-2.
Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Green is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down.
That is third. The center fielder, number 25.
Striding into the box, Byron Buxton. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Swinging a ground ball to third. He went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Twins nothing, Tigers coming to bat. We're just getting started on MLB Network. Stepping in, number 60. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell. The look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch?
The second baseman.
Well, I'll tell you, Matt, this club could really benefit from improvement out of the 5 spot. He hasn't been much of a threat this year. Hitting in the low 200s right now, and when you're going through that lineup, his struggles really stand out. They need a lot more from him, and I know he expects a lot more out of himself, too.
Ball. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing.
W scoops it up. Oh, wow, what a stop. Hats off to that one.
A really nice play by the first baseman right there. 2 parts of this play. Does a great job of knocking it down with a dive, and then a good feed and a flip to the pitcher, just like you work on it in spring training. PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 and 2 to count.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Looked at for ball number 2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We are still scoreless.
Leading off to the Twins, the right
First
fielder.
pitch of the at-bat
Jordy.
on its way. That one's down around the
0-1.
knees, taken for a strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Tigers on the designated hitter. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Royce Lewis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Popped up, back behind second. McHenry has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So coming to the plate, Riley Green, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The center fielder, Riley.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
That misses, says the home plate umpire.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively.
Batting
And
fifth.
guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground ball, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shag, and this team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League. And the amount of work that goes into playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, ball.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there. So first and third with one away. And that will bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. High in the air out to center field. Buxton moves over. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
Batting eighth.
Here's Javier Baez. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And it's 1-1. A runner on first with two away. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time and the side is retired. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. Detroit is striding forward now. Colby Obradovich. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1-1. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Batting eighth. The catcher, Dan Robinson.
Into the box now, Dan Robinson took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Short, hit hard. Backhanded, trying to hold it short, but this gets on by.
Batting ninth. The shortstop.
Striding in, Carlos Correa. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. It's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there. But I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you fall that high fastball.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants to achieve. You have to eliminate the noise down. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone.
And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
That's for the plate.
Now to the plate, Tyler Gillespie. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out. be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
And that misses 1-1. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he finally wins the battle as he swung on and missed for the second out. From the belt, the pitch. What a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
0-2. Here it is. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Hit high and deep out to left field. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 17 for him on the season, as the Twins push their lead up to 4-1.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box, Shorty. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Vasquez recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. but 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-1 in favor of the. Now batting, Yoan Moncada. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oberdenver comes up with it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
In now, number 60.
60.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able
Now
to get a glove on it.
second
Hard
baseman.
single up the middle.
Yeah.
Just watch your lips right there.
Henry.
Sent it back right where it's.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Foul ball. Now another 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Throw into third. And safe.
Well, there's another base hit. This just keeps on giving. Both teams piles up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Set with the 0-1.
Nope, ball.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Sent in the air after straightaway center. Buxton giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
The batter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Riley Green. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Oberdenver going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. 3 innings complete. Minnesota leads this one 4-2. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Healy.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Here now the 2-2. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The batter. The third baseman.
At the plate, Royce Lewis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now in the box, over nothing. Singled it last time up. Pops this one up. Moncada. Foul ground. And no one will track it down. Set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 2-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Green is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Dan Robinson. He reached on a single in his first try. Popped him up. Baez calling for it. And that's the third out. Standing in, Christian Vasquez.
Leading up.
He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 4. A base hit in his first trip. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Buxton sprinting after it, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Tigers.
And that'll bring up the
designated hitter.
Pick up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Fouled away. Strike 2.
0-2.
2 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Twins 4 and the Tigers 2. Now, Carlos Correa singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. High and deep to right center. Clean. Racing back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay. He is in there with a triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
Stepping in now, Darren Oberdevo. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Well, he bluffed the tag from third there, but he's back in safely, no problem.
Up next for the Twins.
Into the box, Tyler W. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
No, that's
inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up.
1-1 strike.
1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
So 1-1 home. Strike two,
1-2, count.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2-2.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Byron Buxton is on deck. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Green makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked to Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing the pitches all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. This is on the ground over to first. W loves it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 60. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches. And if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, still down by a count of 4-2. Alex Cobb takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
Now at the plate, Byron Buxton, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In there, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2, this is with the fastball.
1-2.
Knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Shorty Holt, hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Green is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now it will be the Minnesota DH, Alex Healy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A
One ball,
and
no
strikes.
strikes.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. Leading off the inning,
Leading
McHenry.
Tigers.
They'll look to get something
second
going here
baseman.
and even this game up.
Zach
And they started with
McHenry.
1 high and away for ball 1.
1-0.
Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the 1st out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for
Austin.
another shot, Austin Meadows.
Go.
It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
1-0.
And he lays off there 1-0. Rounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Oh, on the first, gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in, Riley Green. First pitch on its way.
Good.
A little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
The 1-2. Off for that and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 4. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now at the plate, Royce Lewis.
Leading off for the Twins, the 3rd baseman, Royce Lewis.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weighing inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. We'll try again, 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting, left field.
Ready once again. Swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Count is full.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batter, catcher.
Digging in, Dan Robinson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
He obviously didn't let last night's hit was out and get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one's a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
There's Carlos Correa now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, Ransom, my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ball. 1-0.
Robinson stands at second with 2 gone. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall. A base hit, and they're going to hold that runner at third base. As even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the 2-out front will not come to pass as the inning is. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And he popped him up. Holt moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. I thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Now pitching for the Twins.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot leave this one. Obradonko brings him back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now
runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Torres hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Javier Baez is on deck. And that's in there, 3-1. Well hit the other way when it's into the gap. And this one shoots all the way to the wall. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-3 ball game. And they'll make it to third. They're about 10 runners, 90 feet away with only 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
Now
Riding in, Yohan Moncada, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and one strike. Comes set, the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Buxton has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. 8th inning coming up. Leading off the inning, Tyler W. as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. One down. Stepping up the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. Ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to right field. Meadows is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right field
plate, Shorty Holt.
Shorty Holt.
He'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
0-2.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. And it's 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. High and deep to right center. Green giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Your attention, please.
The pitcher to tell you about it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching time to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Nick Henry.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So digging in now Austin Meadows.
Right fielder.
He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. A strike called in the upper part of the zone. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail it here 4-3.
Ladies and
Jason
gentlemen,
Shreve
your
enters from
attention,
the pen to
please.
start the ninth inning
Now
as he'll
pitching
try
for
to
the
keep the
Tigers.
score right where it is, heading to the
40.
bottom of the ninth.
Jason Shreve.
Tim
for
Poole
Minnesota.
trying to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab it back to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 7 homers, and 23 driven in. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up. The trap, the wall. It's out of here. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now 5-3.
Bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. If they're going to be able to throw a lot freer, if they've got that extra run to play with, insurance runs are always used.
Up next for Minnesota, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Royce Lewis. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Here now the 2-2. Liner towards second. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2.
Kobe.
He's able to find a knockout.
Oakland, stop it.
In now, Colby of the Dodgers. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
1 strike.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Dan Robinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 delivery. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 is off the plate, up and away. And this one's in the dirt. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. But not before the Twins get 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Last hit. Riding in once again, Riley Green, 0-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Green.
From the stretch, Johan
attention,
Duran
please.
comes on here looking to get the
pitching for
final 2
Minnesota,
outs and earn the
Number
save.
59, Johan Duran.
Wind up and the 0-1. Now a good
Nope.
pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well
balls,
above the
one
letters
strike.
with the fastball that time. Now the 2-1. It's taken,
That
ball
missed,
3.
that's the ball.
Duran has tossed more than 60 innings on the year with a dominant sub-3 ERA. Good by anybody's standards.
Full count.
And a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast.
Now
He didn't
batting.
want to bloop it, and he
Number
hit a
4.
missile, doing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can tackle that.
Settling in now, number 4. It was a flyout for him in his
No,
last
that's
trip.
out.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Set and the 1-1 pitch.
D-Rod.
Late that time for a strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Double. Back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting. The designated
Down with
hitter.
the designated hitter.
Ray
Torres
Torres.
comes to the plate as he
Zero.
has a chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
That's the ball.
That misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And this is swung
One
on
ball,
and
2
missed.
strikes.
So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last breath for the Tigers. And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Twins pick up win number 70 to top the division. Barry Ota picks up his team-leading 13th win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
It's September 1st. Welcome to Inside the Show as rosters have expanded. In the AL Central, the Rays hit 3 long balls as they bested the visiting Indians 6-3. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Royals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 9-5. Raisel Iglesias collected win number 2 on the year as the Braves defeated the White Sox 2-1. The Astros sent 3 balls into the seats as they blew out the Jays 10-3. The Yankees combined for 4 total home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 7-3. The Angels launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-4. Casey Sadler grabbed his 2nd win of the year, helping Seattle take care of the Rangers 3-2. Mike Soroka earned the victory while striking out 11, helping Washington get past the Marlins 4-2. He is currently leading the National League in strikeouts. The Philadelphia Phillies amassed 14 hits in the game as they manhandled the Mets 10-4. Freddie Peralta grabbed his 13th win overall this year, leading the Brewers to a win over the Cubs 5-2. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. Steven Matz earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, helping lead the Cards past Cincinnati 1-0. Racked up 11